Can something be really, really, really simple and still be brilliant? Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And today, in this episode of Fat Guy's Fun Time Favorites, we're going to try and answer that question. Can something be really simple, still be brilliant? I mean, can it be as simple as a rock? Can a rock be brilliant? I say yes. We're going to try and determine that by taking a look back to the 70s. So, in my heyday, the 70s, we lived a much simpler world, okay? Our video game, my very first video game I ever remember was Pong, and it was a dot that just went back and forth, and back and forth, back and forth. And that was our video game, okay? That was it. But it was brilliant. Okay? And we had a lot of things like that. Super simple things that you just loved, okay? Things that stuck with you your whole life. Like a particular rock. Today I'm going to be looking at a pet rock made just hugely popular in the 70s. And we're going to see if something as simple as a rock, or in this case, a pet rock, can be brilliant. All right. So right here, I have a pet rock. Now, I have not opened this yet. This says Pet Rock, the original, by Gary Dahl, new. Now, not to be misled, this is not a new old stock. This is not a pet rock from the 70s or something like that. But Gary Dahl is the guy who brought us pet rocks back in the 70s, and they were hugely popular, okay? Immensely popular, proving that you didn't need a big fancy contraption to make something be great. So we're going to look at this pet rock. We're going to open it up. I'm going to talk about my experiences with pet rocks, and we'll see what this is, and we'll see how it compares to what I remember, and go from there. All right? So before I get into the box, though, briefly, a pet rock is literally just a rock. Okay? So it was a rock. It had a little ball of nest material like raffia grass or something like that. And then there was a little cardboard container that looked like a little pet carrier. And your rock would go inside that, and it would be your pet. And it's time. Okay, so anyhow, where was I? Okay, that cuckoo clock just totally threw me. But that wasn't where the rock became brilliant. Okay, this was a clever idea, and they sold gazillions of these things. But the brilliance came in the little book that came with it. Okay, it came with a little book on how to take care of your pet rock, how to train it. You could even teach it to do tricks. That's where it really became brilliant. And man, it's just something I remember super, super fondly from my youth. And after all, that's what Fat Guy's Fun Time Favorites is all about. It's about things that I love or have loved or will love or whatever the case may be. So let's take a look at this. I got it on Amazon. Now, I bought one. Actually, I bought several a few years back, online, so I could give them to my family for Christmas. Okay, so far so good. All right. So I bought several online for Christmas and gave them to my whole family. I thought I had bought one for myself, but damned if I know where it is. I guess I must not have bought one for myself. So I don't have a pet rock, so I bought this one. And when I saw that it was said that it was original by Gary Dahl, that's what I wanted, because the ones I got for Christmas, they were like a knockoff pet rock in that the little box here that I'm going to show you in a second was nothing more than like a piece of cardstock, printed cardstock, and you had to actually kind of fold it together and everything like that. And yeah, so it was all right. It wasn't great. I'm actually actively looking for a real vintage pet rock, but it's really difficult because how hard is it to make something like this? Beat it all up and say it's a vintage pet rock. So okay, all right. So here is my pet rock. Let's, important, open box carefully. Do not remove the rock before reading instructions. This book contains one genuine, pedigreed pet rock. This is Rosebud Entertainment 2019. It says it's official. The box isn't as sturdy as I remember it. Pet rock will be your new best friend. You can talk to it. It will never talk back. Pet it. It will never bite. Walk it. Always keep it on a leash. And it's welcome everywhere. It will be forever loyal and obedient. www.petrock.com, www.petrockgo.com. That weight 8 ounces. Same on this side as it was the other side. Here we have a little barcode. And you see, it's just a little cardboard box. But I will say that this is infinitely better than the one I had gotten for everybody for Christmas. And then it's got this little flapper-do system here. So you can make a little carrier out of this. You can carry it by a little handle. There's our pet rock. All right. And so, yeah, this literally is, I'm doing a video on a rock. But I loved this thing. Now, listen, I don't want you to feel bad for this rock. Okay. If I can find a legit vintage pet rock, I'm going to get it. But I will not abandon this guy. Okay. He will still be part of. Oh, I see how this works. So look. Okay. The sides come up. And then you take this and you push it down. And then that goes over that. And then you push this down. And this goes over that. And there you have him sealed up in his little. So there you go. But if I get a legit vintage pet rock, if I can find one that I feel is the real deal, I will not abandon my rock. He'll just have a play rock friend, so he can enjoy and spend time with. Okay, so here's the little Aaron feeding. Wow, this is not how I remember it. Okay, it was a book. Okay, in the past, this is okay. That's pretty lame, and maybe that's because maybe they put it online now or something. I don't know. This is not. It used to be a whole little booklet. Okay, so this is kind of lame, right? Let's put that. The care and training of your pet rock. And what I'm going to do is I'll fold this out, take a nice picture of it, and put that up right here somewhere so you can see what I'm seeing. Your new rock is very sensitive, slightly traumatized from all the handling of shipping. It's essential that you leave your rock in its box for a few days. It is advised that you set the box in an area of your home that is to become your pet rock's special place. It's going to like it in here because it says that they like a place with a ticking or alarm clock or something. They soothing at night. I've got the cuckoo clock in here, so he'll probably enjoy it in here. I assume it's a he. I have not gender checked my rock yet. Takes most pet rocks about 3 days to acclimate themselves to their new surroundings. After 72 hours have passed, you can remove your rock from its box and begin enjoying your new pet. And that'll give me time to think up a name for it. And so before I finalize this video, we'll be able to get my rock out of the box and come up with a name for him, because we don't want to just call him Rock. You know, the obvious thing is Rocky. But, you know, come on, I can do better. Name your rock. Give your rock a home. Small box filled with something soft like sand, cloth, or straw, and it's already got that. Entertain your rock. Training. You can teach it to sit, stay, roll over. Rollover requires some assistance from the trainer. Taking care of your rock, swimming and bathing, feeding, exercise, traveling, training, and tricks. Sit, stay, health. Congratulations, you are now the owner of a genuine pedigreed pet rock. Or do not remove before reading item 1 in this booklet. Okay. So, look. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some more pet rocks. We're gonna go away, and I'm gonna get some more pet rocks. No offense intended. Okay, you're a beautiful rock from what I can see down in there. You stay there and be comfortable. And I'm gonna get some more pet rocks. I'm gonna try and find an old one, and I'm gonna try and find one of the ones. I think my wife's is downstairs. I can get that one and bring that upstairs, and we'll look and we'll compare these pet rocks and see what they're all like and what they're all about. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go away, come right back with some more pet rocks for us to take a look at. Hey everybody, okay, so it's just been seconds for you. But for me, it's been closer to 2 weeks. In fact, it's already the day before Memorial Day. As you can see, I'm representing. Um, but anyhow, we are back with a lot more pet rocks to show you, okay? So, starting with, we've got the one that I ordered, that we started this program with, okay? This is my pet rock. And then I went out and I got Reggie's pet rock, okay? Remember I told you I got the entire family pet rocks? Well, this is hers, and so I've got that so we can compare the two. And we'll start by just looking at the boxes. As you can see, the boxes are really much, they look the same. One's a darker cardboard paper. The other, they're both kind of the same weight of paper. They've got the little air holes and stuff. This one, you actually had to fold a flat cut piece together like origami to make the box, okay? It came flat. In the original one, it came just like this, delivered to your house. Now, because it has been a couple weeks, my rock is acclimated, and I can bring him out and introduce him to you today, so that's a good thing. But the boxes look very, very much alike, except the original one has this little saying, "Pet rock will be your new best friend. You can talk to it, it will never talk back. Pet it, it will never bite. Walk it, always keep it on a leash. And is always welcome everywhere. It will forever be loyal and it will be obedient." So there's that. So yeah, the original one gets the nod for the box. Okay, it's better done. Okay, it really is. But let's go ahead and put this one over to the side, and let's go ahead and meet my rock. And I will tell you, I've named him Hudson. Okay, you guys can figure that out and comment down below. All right, so here is inside the box, and we take it out. We've got a little care and training of your pet rock pamphlet. And as I recall, the original pet rock had a really nice little booklet in it. So this is kind of lame, okay? If you're going to be the official Gary Dahl pet rock, I think you should come closer to what the original was like. Yeah, this is just it's nothing really special, but it does have some of the same information. It says Pet Rock Care Manual, taking care of your pet rock, tricks, stuff like that. So yeah, it's all right. I'm glad that it's in here, but it's not anything very great. Okay, it's time to meet Hudson. Okay, Hudson, come on, don't be bashful. All right, here, my friends, is Hudson. Hudson, meet the world. World, meet Hudson. Hudson is my little pet rock, and he's gonna stay up here in my room and keep me company when I'm working. And you can see, Hudson, I'm gonna put you down here. Just stay right there for a second. Okay, you can see inside the box. You see it's got all the little crinkle paper for his bed, so he's comfortable. He gets nice air, ventilation in through there. And so yeah, this is a little cozy thing, and it's don't feel bad for him. It's like kenneling a dog. You know, they eventually become very secure in their kennels, and they it's a place they trust. So Hudson is comfortable and happy in his box. So yeah, he's good to go in there. Okay, and then we'll put the little booklet back in here, but we try to put it in such a way that it doesn't hinder Hudson at all and make him uncomfortable. We don't want him to be uncomfortable. So that is Hudson and the original official Pet Rock. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one that I bought in 2010-ish, 11, somewhere in there. Okay, right off the bat, this is massive in here. This is much heavier, okay? Significant weight difference. And like I said, you had to put the box together, which I didn't really find to be that cool. But they do offer some neat things here. And this is Reggie's Pet Rock, and his name is Gladstone. Okay, so this is Gladstone. So Gladstone comes with a leash. Okay, so you can put Gladstone on a leash. And then here's a booklet. An instruction book, the Pet Rock. It's got all this information about the rock and, you know, stuff like that. And so this is closer to what you got in the original, but I remember the book being a little bit bigger, having like a glossy printed cover, but this is much better. Okay, that's a shame when the knockoff one-ups the original. But let's meet Gladstone. Ooh, this is why. Gladstone, you are a big boy. Okay, so let's take a look at Gladstone. Here's Gladstone. Okay, and you can see Gladstone is ready to try out for the 49ers. Gladstone's no joke. Okay, so let Gladstone sit you right down here for a second. Now, I also look at their nesting material. Can you see that? That's much better. I think Gladstone is probably happy with that. And I'll tell you what, hey, Hudson, I'm going to get you some of this for your bed, okay? Okay, Gladstone, we're going to put you back, okay? Because we got more to look at today. Okay, so yeah, that's the knockoff Pet Rock. Okay, so there's that one and that one. And now, look what I got over here. Okay, this is exciting for me, okay? This is supposed to be a real Pet Rock from the 70s, okay? So, how will I know? How will I know? It's a printed piece of paper box, and it's a rock. So I'll tell you what, I suspect that from the box and the booklet, I'll know if they're real. Okay, I think I'll be able to get a sense of that. The rock could be any rock from the driveway, but maybe there's some clues there. I don't know. We'll see. Boy, they wanted the rock to get here in one piece, huh? They did. Anyhow, I hope you guys are all going to have a wonderful Memorial Day. And I hope that, and you're not going to see this before Memorial Day, so I hope you had a nice Memorial Day, and I hope that you kept in mind all the military who paid the ultimate price for our freedoms. Um, anyhow, wow. I have had glass stuff arrive that wasn't packed this well. Okay, so now look, it's a beat up box down here. Okay, anybody could take and make a box and beat it up and make it look old. Okay, I do that on a regular basis on this channel. I make things look old. I weather them. But from what I'm seeing right now, it looks legit. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that here in a second. The sheen of the box. Okay, this is how I remember it. This is how I remember it. I remember it being like a box with a coating on it, like a varnish, and it having a slight sheen to it. The inside edge of this flap, the aging on that looks really legit. And what I'm going to say here is that this was a professionally made box. Okay? The way it was when you bought it. It says 1975 Rock Bottom Productions from Los Gatos. Must have been at like a garage sale at one point, 10 cents or something like that. It's not in the great shape, but it gets the job done. I'm saying that the box is legit. Okay, I'm absolutely saying the box is legit. I don't know if there's a way I can make the box look better. I'm probably going to investigate that and try. But the box looks exactly the way I remember it. Important: open box carefully. Do not remove the rock before reading instructions. Okay, this looks exactly. There's no barcode on it, which there would not be. What I'm saying here is that it would have cost you a fortune. Look at this. It's a glued box here, right here. It would have cost you a fortune to make this box, to fake it. And I don't think it would be worth it. All right, we got to be really, really careful with this. Okay. Open this up. Careful. Right. All right. See. Now look, we can't meet the rock. And he doesn't have a name. And the reason for that is that he just got here out of the box. He's been here about a week and a half, actually. But this is the first taking him out of the box. I don't want to startle him. Okay, or her. I don't even know it's sex. You know how to check the gender of a rock? If you'd like a video on how to determine the gender of your pet rock, put it down in the comments down below. Okay. This has the straw like that other one. That's more. And the book is down here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, guys, I think this is all legit. This is the book. Okay. I think this is all legit. The rock seems to be perfectly sized. Okay, look. The rock seems to be the perfect size. I'm trying to talk quiet. Seems to be nestled into that straw perfectly, as if this has been together like this forever. Okay, so let's put that down here. This is the booklet right here. Look at this. Glossy sides, thick. This is a zillion pages. This is it. Yes. Yes. Your new rock is very sensitive. Okay, let's see here. Congratulations. Takes rocks about 3 days to acclimate themselves. So in a 3 or 4 days, I'll take him out. I'll introduce myself. I'll name him. I wish I knew what his name was. Okay, I would keep his original name, but I don't know that. Um, Consent? Consent? You think that's his name? Consent? Maybe. But after I do this and I've met him and I name him, I'll post his name on my community tab in a post there for you. This book is so much better. Look at this. So much better, so detailed. This is what made a rock a cult hit, okay? The book. Anybody can put a rock in a box. The book is what made it. A pat of approval works wonders. Teaches you how to teach your rock to stay, to sit. Down, stand, heel. Amazing tricks, roll over. Play dead. I bet it's great at that one. Shake hands. Shake hands. Don't be ridiculous. You can't teach a rock to shake hands. Seems pretty sensible to me. That's hysterical. Well, I'm very excited to have a legit vintage pet rock. And there's not one bit of me that doesn't believe that this is legit. Maybe someday I can get a better box for it. But if not, I'm going to see if I can maybe carefully disassemble it and glue it down onto some backing board. Then cut it all out, refold it to give it a little more structure. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what we'll do here. But anyhow, all right. So that is Pet Rocks from the 70s and from the 2000s. Okay. So you can still get them today. And I can promise you that there is somebody in your family who would love to get a pet rock for their birthday or Christmas or whatever the case may be. It's going to absolutely take them back. And all of you young whippersnappers that are watching, you may think we're silly for having pet rocks, and we probably are, okay? But we can live with that. All right, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss one of my wild, eclectic videos. As always, if you have any questions or comments or possible name suggestions for my new rock, put them down in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. All right, that's going to do it. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.